If you want to become a paralegal in 2026 or 2027, then what I have to tell you today is going to rock your world. You can get your first paralegal opportunity with no or little experience in as little as 6 months without going to school, without getting a credential or a certification, and without student loan debt. Now, most online information will lead you down an archaic path of 2 to 4 years of college and then 30,000 to 40,000 a year in debt, a complete waste of your time and money for many people. Nobody needs that. There is now a new way that can get you started in as little as a couple months that has already helped thousands of working adults just like you get their first opportunity in the legal field, being a paralegal. And today, I'm going to show you step by step how it works and why you can do it. After watching this video, you will have the understanding and step-by-step map to becoming a paralegal. Make sure you watch until the end because there are tips and secrets in the paralegal industry that could help you get your first opportunity. So let's get started. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ben the Paralegal, and on this channel, we specialize in helping busy adults just like you get their first opportunity in the legal field, working as a paralegal through real-world training, tips, and secrets to help you succeed as a real-world, real-life paralegal. This is a new era for paralegals and the legal field in general. With the rise of artificial intelligence affecting the legal industry, the role of the paralegal is changing dramatically. Law firms are leveraging AI to become more efficient, and they need skilled paralegals who know how to use today's technology while still providing the human contact, judgment, communication, and client service that AI simply cannot replace. There are simply not enough qualified paralegals for the positions available in today's legal marketplace. Demand continues to be strong, and opportunities are everywhere, online, in person, and remotely. Remote paralegal work is becoming more common every year. According to the federal government census, in regards to the paralegal field, thousands of new paralegal jobs are expected to open every year over the next decade. Approximately 35,000 new paralegal jobs are coming online every year. The average salary is $71,000 a year as of 2026, and they continue to grow. And experienced paralegals can earn well into six figures depending on their specialty, experience, and location. Some top paralegals even earn more than the average attorney. No joke. Opportunities continue to outpace the supply of trained paralegals, and the opportunity for people with little or no legal experience has never been better. As a paralegal, you're the support structure of the law firm, the liaison to the legal client, and the glue that keeps everything together when things get stressful and deadlines are counting down. Your job duties include legal research, citing and researching legal cases and relevant case law, drafting pleadings and motions and stipulations that can affect family law, criminal law, and civil lawsuits. It's also a logical transition into management, and for some people, eventually becoming an attorney at law or an executive after you accumulate valuable experience in the legal field. You are the person clients will speak with most, providing guidance and empathy throughout their legal experience. You'll be the one they count on for communication and updates throughout their case. And sometimes you'll simply be a shoulder to lean on when the attorney is unavailable. You can build a wonderful and secure career in the paralegal industry because demand is expected to remain strong for at least the next 10 years. Unlike many other industries, AI has not replaced paralegals. It has made paralegals more valuable, more sought after, and more in demand. By allowing paralegals to leverage technology to get more work done in less time while helping attorneys find answers to legal questions faster and more efficiently, and also helping to draft and send in stipulations, agreements, and MSAs, marital settlement agreements, in a much more timely fashion. Based on hiring practices and what attorneys and law firms are looking for nationwide, the requirements are: number one, proper training with a program that teaches the current needs of the legal profession. I want to put emphasis on current needs, including how to use artificial intelligence to streamline processes and deliver legal services more efficiently and more cost effectively. Number two, certification as a paralegal. Training and certification are different. Certification may include passing a local or national examination, depending on the path that you choose. It demonstrates to employers that you understand the basics and have completed formal training and are ready for on-the-job experience. Certification is available through various nationally recognized organizations. NALA is one of the best-known certifications for paralegals. However, as the industry evolves, many employers are becoming more and more interested in your actual skills than your certifications alone, and especially your ability to learn new technologies and new processes. That said, education and certifications are still important. When a hiring manager or an attorney or a law firm sees a respected certification like NALA, it may give you an advantage with some employers. Some other employers might not care at all, and there's a very small amount of employers that actually see as a disadvantage because some of the things they teach you are archaic. In California, many employers are especially focused on your ability to perform billable work, leverage technology effectively, and build trust with the clients. Education and certification can absolutely open the door and help you get the interview, but I also want to make it clear that there are many successful paralegals who got their start without formal certification or traditional education and actually had no experience before they started. The point is that there are different paths to success. The old way doesn't work for everyone. And then number three, experience, the thing we all need to get so we can move up the ladder and get the job of our dreams. Now, experience does not necessarily mean working for a law firm. It can include working with people, being in an industry with similar skills, being good with technology, learning quickly, being dependable, being adaptable, and having the personality traits employers look for. Part two. Let's talk about number one, education, and number two, certification. The most common ways to become a paralegal are to go to college and to get a 2-year degree or a 4-year degree in paralegal studies. The second way, summarizing, is to become certified with the NALA or another national or state institution, with or without traditional college training. There are various ways to do this, including working for a legal professional, doing an internship, such as with an attorney who can certify that you are trained and proficient. Certification can also happen through many other things. In other words, if you work in the legal field in some other fashion, you can qualify with your hours. And the NALA does not require that you go to college, and it doesn't require that you work for a law firm. There's a lot of different avenues to qualify for the test. And by the way, if you know it, you know it. And if you pass it, they will certify you as a certified paralegal. And we can teach all that to you here. Whatever way you decide to prepare through training or certification, they can all work if you're dedicated and committed. While experience is great and appreciated, it isn't always required. And in some cases, it's actually not preferred, given you've already been taught ways that are really outdated. Given the demand in today's legal market, many employers are happy to train you on the job if you have some basic training, certification, and computer skills. And online courses under your belt can certainly be helpful too, depending on where you're going. Everything comes down to having the right training and being prepared for the interview with the hiring supervisor. The university route for a paralegal certificate is appreciated in the industry, but it is becoming less and less admired and required, simply because there are not enough graduates coming out of these programs to meet the hiring needs of law firms. And the ones who do come out are so highly sought after, they're being hired for even better jobs. These universities can charge anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000 a year. And we know paralegals who have accumulated well over $400,000 in student debt pursuing their education, sometimes taking 10 to 15 to 20 years to pay it off. Then you have all the additional costs of attending college, full-time room and board, parking, transportation, books, and in many cases, not even being able to work because you're in school full-time and you're attached to a rigid school schedule, class from 10 to 12, class from 1 to 3. You bend to the class doesn't bend to you. Many people simply don't have the opportunity because they already have bills and mortgage, children, and other family responsibilities, and they're working adults. There is a better way than taking on overwhelming debt and spending years in school. As we mentioned, internships, externships, online training, and certification programs have become a practical alternative for many working adults. The time and financial commitment of traditional college simply isn't workable for almost everyone anymore. Let's face it, traditional college is becoming outdated for many careers, and there's absolutely no guarantee that even after spending all those years and accumulating a significant amount of debt, you'll even receive one job offer. College is also very rigid. The class schedules work around the school schedules and your professor. They don't work around you and your kids and your family schedule. I know what you're thinking. What other options do I have? I don't have to attend an American Bar Association approved school and take the NALA or other certification to get my foot in the door and pass the exam to become a paralegal. The answer is no. You certainly do not. The demand for paralegals is so strong. There are so many other different ways to do it. You definitely do not have to do that. There are several different pathways that can prepare you for a successful career as a paralegal, depending on your state, your employer, and your career goals. Another challenge with many traditional programs is that some of the curriculum has not kept up with today's legal workplace. Many programs, I would say 90%, still spend very little time teaching students how to leverage artificial intelligence, modern legal software, remote work, cloud-based practice management systems, other software, electronic filing, e-filing, client communication platforms, and that technology that today's law firms are using is actually not even taught in today's college for all that money, which is just unbelievable. The legal profession has changed dramatically over the last few years, and the training needs to change with it. So, what can you do? There is a reason I wanted you to stay until the end of the video. I wanted to give you a solution. As we discussed, the traditional path works for some people, but it doesn't work for everyone. It's expensive, it's time consuming, it simply is not practical for many working adults who are already supporting themselves or raising a family in today's very expensive environment. What if there was another option? What if there was a program built specifically for busy working adults? One you could complete from home, from your cell phone, and on your time at your pace, without quitting your job, without putting your life on hold, and one that focuses on teaching you the skills employers in today's legal market are actually looking for, not archaic legal schools and colleges teaching you things from 1985, from 20, 30, 40 years ago. That's exactly why we created Pro Paralegal University. Our goal isn't to replace every traditional college. Our goal is to provide practical, affordable, real-world training that prepares students for today's legal profession. We teach document preparation, legal research, case management, client communication, artificial intelligence, and how to embed and utilize that in all your workflows, technology used in modern law firms, including software, professional ethics, court procedures, how to deal with your local court clerk, case management in regards to pipelines, which means hundreds of cases at once, interview preparation, interview implementation, interview recording, and resume development, and the practical skills that many employers are actually looking for when hiring entry-level paralegals with no experience. Everything is designed around helping busy adults prepare for the legal profession by balancing work, family, and life. What would you say if you had a program built specifically for busy working adults with children and currently employed and other responsibilities. A program that lets you learn at your own pace from the comfort of your own home without quitting your job or putting your life on hold or going into debt. That's exactly what we created Pro Paralegal University for. Our mission is simple: to provide affordable, practical, real-world legal training for today's legal professional. Unlike many traditional colleges, we focus on what law firms actually are doing today and actually want people to do, not what they were doing in 1985. The legal profession has changed dramatically. Artificial intelligence is literally in every single part of law: criminal law, civil law, family law, patent law. If you do not understand how to integrate artificial intelligence into your workday, your workflows, and the final product, you simply won't be able to compete in today's market. There's a lot of people coming out of college who don't have these skills, and they are unemployable. Remote work has also changed how law firms operate. Electronic filing has changed court procedures and where you file from. You don't need to go to the courthouse anymore. If you're detail-oriented, you know what you're doing, you can do it from your bedroom. Clients expect faster communication than ever before, almost in real time. Law firms are looking for people who can adapt, learn quickly, communicate professionally, and use modern technology to help attorneys provide outstanding legal results and also outstanding legal service. That's exactly what we teach at Pro Paralegal University. We also offer internships and externships designed to give students practical exposure to the legal profession while continuing their education and while staying employed. Again, there are many different paths to becoming a successful paralegal. You don't need to go into the one size fits all, go to the college, go into debt. More and more people are realizing that's just not a good choice. Some people choose college. Some people choose certification. Some people begin as legal assistants. Some begin working in law offices and learn on-the-job training. Others combine online education, internship, certification, and practical experience. The important thing is that you choose the path that works for your life and your fact pattern. There isn't just one roadmap to becoming a successful paralegal and a successful person. The legal profession needs motivated people who are willing to learn. If you're dependable and you're willing to learn new things, if you're professional and you're willing to do the work, if you're compassionate, empathetic, and if you're organized, and if you're willing to work really, really hard, there's absolutely a place for you in this profession. One thing I want everyone watching this video to understand is that employers are not expecting someone applying for an entry-level position to know everything. If you go to an interview to be a paralegal and you have little to no experience and you think you know everything, you are unemployable. And paralegals who think they have nothing to learn, which happens a lot with the paralegals with experience, you're also unemployable. They're looking for potential, lifelong learners. They're looking for work ethic. They're looking for someone they can trust, and for someone who wants to grow as a professional and build equity in themselves. They're looking for someone who can communicate professionally with clients and learn new things. There's things out there that will come up 6 months, a year, 2 years that we wouldn't even know about. We have to learn them and we have to implement them. They're looking for someone who will represent their law firm with integrity, honesty, and professionalism. Those qualities are often just as important as technical skills, because technical skills can be taught, as character is much harder to teach. So don't sell yourself short because you don't have a legal degree, a legal certification, or even experience. Everyone starts somewhere. Every great paralegal had a first day. Every attorney had a first client. Every successful legal professional had someone who gave them their first opportunity. Now, it's your turn to prepare for yours. My name's Ben, and I am Ben the Paralegal, and I want you to know that I want to help you on this journey. Before we wrap up, I have something exciting for you. We have a free paralegal masterclass. That's right, I said free. The link is in the description below, so please sign up and check it out. I'm also an instructor at Pro Paralegal University, and I'd love to see you over there. It would be an honor to help teach and engage with you and assist you with the skills that help me create a life that supports my family, allows me to work from home, is rewarding, exhilarating, exciting, and adds value to every day of my life as well as my career, my clients, the law firms I work with, the clerks I work with, my peers, judges, and everyone involved in the legal profession as well as society. We need you. Don't sell yourself short. Please come check us out and give it a try. The demand for qualified paralegals continues to be strong into the future and today. If you're willing to work hard and you love helping people, I truly believe this can be an amazing career for you and change your life for the better. We've helped thousands of people prepare for their first opportunity in the legal field through education, training, and career resources. We also offer career assistance, including resume guidance, interview preparation, and practical strategies designed to help you in the real world present yourself professionally and also how to nail that first interview. We also partner with law firms and legal employers all over the country that are often looking for motivated people just like you. Now, I want to make something very clear. Only you can do the work, and everyone in the world can help you, but you have to show up and do the work. All right? So, my name's Ben, the paralegal, and we look forward to seeing you over at ProParalegulUniversity.com if you would like to attend. But please keep coming back to the channel, Ben the Paralegal. I'm going to continue to have real courses and real classes and episodes on practical training, real world skills, and career resources for people who want to be legal professionals and especially paralegals. If you're curious about what kind of courses we offer, please go to ParalegulUniversity.com or like, subscribe, and share to the channel. If you come back here, you'll just see tons and tons of information about being a paralegal, also being a virtual assistant, and being a legal assistant. And unlike many other programs and many other people, we focus on teaching what's happening today in the legal marketplace, not what was happening in 1985. Now, law firms need people who can help today, not people who know the old ways of doing things. We teach modern legal technology. We emphasize and illustrate artificial intelligence in all our courses and how it can assist you in legal document preparation, client communication, court procedures, professional ethics, and practical skills employers are looking for today. I would like to thank you for spending this time with me. I'm truly grateful and blessed that you spent as much time as you did. If you finished the video with me, I'm really excited about that. And I hope to see you in our next class, in our next course, in our next episode. And it was truly an honor to meet you, and I hope you have a blessed day.